once again, Taco Homies in effect, as normal. So, as we do, Dustin Plates, Mango Asan. It's another episode of the Taco Homies. And what we're going to talk about today is a few things that's good, a few things that's pissing me off.
Let's start off.
We're going to start with something good.
I want to start off with this. We just made this within the last week. We've been talking about since the first episode that we really want to make a community out of this. We really want to get we want to let your voices be heard through us.
Yes.
And hopefully everybody can see that enjoyment. Mm-hmm. So we've been trying to sell dog tags. It's all good. No one's been buying them. We get it because we get it. Yeah. But we're also providing a certification to make people official Taco Homies. Let me bring it up real close.
He's gonna bring it up close to you.
This is it. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. There it is. All right. And
there it is. Bam.
Yeah. So we made these, and we got a couple people that we believe deserve to be called Taco Homies, and so we got some honorary Taco Homies where everything's already paid for, but for the most part, if you want to join the Taco Homies, you know the deal. Just leave a comment, and I will contact you.
We want the world.
I mean, we're not trying to militarize or anything.
No,
but
we're not a cult either.
We want everybody to just kind of just understand that we're really trying to build a community. We're trying to make it a community thing. Yeah. And I mean, the entire nation. I mean, let's make it happen.
Yeah. So we out of town or somebody's.
Yeah.
And they gotta
exactly.
They tags
exactly.
Or once we get those T-shirts and all that good stuff,
it'll happen.
One of us. Be one of us.
It'll happen.
Join us. Have fun.
Once the brand grows, it'll happen.
Yes.
That's the mango. Talk about Rhonda Rousey.
Good news. Is it good news though?
I mean, to me it is. I like Rhonda Rousey. I think that what she's doing is amazing.
Yeah.
Somebody even on ESPN today was talking about what we've been talking about since we started the show, is that women this year have really made a movement and have really, really been big into all things entertainment, even things that are male dominated, like NBA basketball. There's a woman assistant coach. We're going to talk about, the Arizona Cardinals soon. But Rhonda Rousey, to me, was the start of it. When Rhonda Rousey made headlines and people are calling her the best fighter ever, or at least the best fighter in this current generation of fighters, that's a big deal. And I believe it. I believe that any guy that is the same weight as her, in the same weight class, I think she would demolish him. I think she would demolish me. I don't, I'm not one that's like, oh, she's a girl, I think I could take her. No.
I let her demolish
I think
me.
She's great. And that's, so, she will be fighting, I don't have the date yet, but she'll be fighting Beth Correa. I hope I'm pronouncing the name right. I always mess up UFC fighters' names. I said it in the past. They could beat my ass any moment they wanted to, so I hope I'm not messing up their name. But this whole thing started because this Beth Correa, I hope I'm saying it right, she's been talking shit about Rhonda Rousey, talking about she's not a real champ, talking about she don't know how to fight, talking about all she does, she gets the media's attention, she gets the media on her side, and that's what hypes up her matches. And then she went into talking about Rhonda Rousey's family.
Oh no. Was that button?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Just like punching the button. Not even pressing that shit.
Rhonda Rousey could have wrote her cease and desist letter. Rhonda Rousey could have maybe tried to take her to court. Rhonda Rousey ain't doing none of that. Rhonda Rousey gave her a title match.
Up and comer.
Yeah, I don't even know if she's a UFC fighter. She fights in in a smaller circuit.
Mm-hmm.
I guess she's a decent fighter where she's from. So she's actually pretty good.
She has to be fighting the champ, you know?
Yeah, I mean, she is actually pretty good. But Rhonda Rousey was like, Rhonda Rousey wants to beat her up. Give her the title match. Make it legal.
Wow.
Now she can beat her up. The whole storyline of it is kind of iffy to me.
Title match. She was got ass whooping.
Yeah, I just want to see a good match. I don't really care. Just like with the WWE stuff, I don't care about the storyline so much.
Right.
You know, it's getting a little bit almost too personal for me. Like, it's almost uncomfortable. But I'm glad that Rhonda Rousey's already got a match lined up. It's been a couple months since her last one. Mm-hmm. And basically, according to their contracts, the contract that they signed for their match, Rhonda Rousey gets a pick where the match is going to be.
Oh, boy.
And because it's so personal, she picked Beth Korea's hometown.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't tell you that part. Yeah.
Listen, Beth. You better do your best. You're at home. She picked what... I mean, that's just like...
Don't get me wrong. This girl, if you look at the two of them side by side, they both look formidable. I mean, this girl looks like a beast, too. And either one of them will beat the shit out of me. You know, that's just the truth.
What do you think Beth is thinking right now?
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to see what happens. I've seen strange things.
Mm-hmm.
But...
my whole thing is this.
Rhonda ain't no joke, man.
Rhonda ain't no joke. She's obviously going to be the favorite. To me, more than likely, she's going to win. But there's an opportunity. There's an opportunity.
Always watch out for
this
the hungry
girl,
people.
Yeah.
With the opportunity.
So, Rhonda Rousey in her last interview, she said, "Yo, I want to beat her up. I want to beat this girl up. I want to beat her down. I want to tell her to stand back up because I ain't done with her yet."
Beat her up.
But she also said, "This is my biggest challenge yet." That inspiration, that motivation, all that stuff that everybody talks about, this girl's gonna have it. She's gonna be fighting the best fighter in the world.
Champ.
So the champ, she could get a belt out of this. So
it could
I
be
want to see
something.
that match.
It could be something.
something.
It could be
big.
I mean,
it could be big.
Let's see.
What the fuck?
Continuing on with the empowerment of the ladies, I want to talk about Jen Welter. Again, I hope I'm saying it right. I don't even know if I spelled it right. But she's going to be the intern coach for the Arizona Cardinals during training camp. Yeah. This is the first female that's ever... They're talking about NFL football. Like, of course, sooner or later there was going to be a female assistant coach in basketball because they do have a WNBA. Right. There is a women's league that is exactly the same. Yeah. They don't get as many fans, but it's the same sport. So it's understandable. If you're good in the WNBA, you obviously know how to play basketball. You might know some things or two. You deserve to be a coach. We get that. We're talking about a woman being an assistant coach for football players. And to me, that's huge. That means that she really knows her shit, but that somebody not only noticed her, but decided to take a chance with her. So the whole thing is like, she's making history just doing this. Will she become a full-time assistant on the team? We don't know yet. We'll have to wait till, I'm not a Cardinals fan, but I'm kind of glad that, they're ushering this. I don't think it's a publicity stunt or nothing like that.
No. I mean,
they could definitely use the publicity, but if they needed publicity,
honestly,
they
it's right. It's I don't know how Carson will feel about that. Anyway,
it's big.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna happen more often.
Yeah,
you can't not rely.
I mean, right now
on the intelligence of somebody who knows what they're doing. Yeah. Whether they're male, female, whatever.
Exactly. And right now, all sports, male or female dominated, have the biggest female fan base of all time. There's so many women watching football, watching professional wrestling, watching basketball, who didn't watch these sports 10, 15, 20 years ago. The percentage base. I mean, obviously, some of these girls might not have been born or were just little kids and maybe not interested in them. But there's so many, the percentage of the female fan base is growing every year for those sports. I don't know so much about hockey. I haven't heard, but I'm sure it's there too.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some rowdy chicks.
I know. I'll be watching that damn LFL. Good googly woobly. I mean, besides the point that you already know.
Yeah.
But these are athletes.
Yeah, they're incredible.
You know, these females, these women, ladies.
I like to watch football.
No joke.
And
no joke.
Legends Football League, I mean, they made some plays. It's fun to watch. It's like
double your pleasure, double your fun.
It's got that whole gimmick of
sexy athletes with them and them buns. I mean, I can put a song out of that. You know.
I was saying since day one, it doesn't have to be that way. I think it could be legit. But,
no doubt.
But I mean, obviously they're gonna get more fans in this way.
Well, it's a selling point, but
yeah,
you know.
I mean, it's legit.
At the same time, they're out there doing their thing. So.
You got people who are hardcore football fans who watch any kind of football anytime.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed part 1, make sure to stay tuned for part 2.